All right, welcome to the Ravit Show. We are here at Google Next. It's day one, and I'm super excited to be with field CTOs of Pythian. First of all, Jeff and Ernest, welcome to the Ravit Show. It's your debut. I'm super excited to chat with both of you, learn more about what's happening at Pythian. I know you all won an award as well. We'll be talking a little bit about that as well. But just for our audience, would you like to quickly introduce yourself, tell us more about what you do at Pythian?
Absolutely. So my name is Jeff DeVerter. I'm a field CTO over at Pythian, and I've got about 25 years of experience in helping companies through all sorts of transformations. And it's so exciting to be here at the show today. We've got that big award that you talked about. We're really proud of that. And here's Ernest.
All right, one and only Ernest. Thanks for inviting us.
For sure.
I think I would say just a quick intro for myself, Ernest Solomon. I'm also a field CTO at Pythian.
Right.
Jeff and myself joined about 8 months ago, and I think I would say it's been a great journey so far, but a quick intro for me, 20 plus years in IT, managing large complex digital transformations in multiple different verticals as well.
Yep.
So financial services, banking, insurance, pharma, and really it's all about driving the right business outcome. So that's what me and Jeff really focus on.
Yeah, love it. Thanks for sharing that. And the highlight for, obviously Pythian has been the award that you all won.
Yeah.
So let's start with that. Congratulations on winning the
Database Partner of the Year for North America.
Exactly.
Oh, they're all applauding. You can't see it right now. It's fantastic.
I love it. So tell us a little bit about the partnership as well. How do you get that award as well? And
A lot of hard work.
Exactly.
And a lot of smart people.
Yeah.
So Pythian is a database services company from its start, 28 years ago, providing some amazing services, started in Oracle, into SQL, into all the open source stuff as well. And as the cloud came along, of course, becoming deep experts in cloud, hundreds of certifications across all three of the clouds, but of course, our favorite cloud, going to market with Google. And we've been doing that for a number of years now. And so when we take that expertise in the heritage in databases and apply that to the world's greatest technology inside of Google, magic happens.
I love it. And y'all have been catering to the larger enterprises out there. So I'm kind of curious to know about that as well. But Ernest, would you like to add something about the big award and the partnership?
Yeah, I would say, as Jeff said, it definitely takes a lot of hard work. It takes a lot of people, a lot of hours to actually truly make that award happen. But more importantly, I would say this is also part of one of the big bets that we put together as part of the organization.
Yeah.
And one of the big bets really, it's about, as you know, in June there was a announcement with respect to, you could take your database and have it on Google as well. So Jeff and myself not only focus on that transformation journey, or I'm going to say, what we say is we focus on that transition journey. Then after that, the magic really happens. That we focus on the transformation journey is what do we do and how do we get the right insights for our customers, right? How do we drive those right business outcomes? So that's where I would say, the biggest important factor is as part of this award.
Love it. That kind of, I'm pretty sure you'll work with a lot of customers out there to make sure that transition happens. And I'm kind of also curious because it's day one at at Google Next. I'm wanting to know a little bit about what have you been hearing from the customers, the partners, and the keynote. There were some fantastic announcements there. So can you tell us a little about that, Ernest?
So I'm going to start off with us being at the Sphere.
Yeah.
And I think I'm going to summarize it because I think, I'm a little bit of a Star Trek fan as well. But I would say, think about it this way, is that I love analogies, which is about the next generation going boldly where no one has gone before. And that's what I felt yesterday in Wizard of Oz, because it's just never been done. AI now gives you the ability to actually make something happen.
Love it.
Really think about, and the best part about it is if you watch that and even the keynote today, it was not about technology. It was about solving the problems. It was solving the business problem. Then let's layer on the technology there afterwards.
Yes.
So let's not go after the tech. The tech is always there and it's maturing day by day. But let's focus on that. So like some of the things that I loved, which was that you have agent space that's going to be available right from Chrome browser extension.
Yeah.
Then there was going to be the, the finance one that they showed, the agent view that they get to select multiple agents right from the same interface. How they're going to be able to service the customers and drive that omni-channel journey, that was cool. That was absolutely phenomenal for me.
I love it. Jeff?
You know what else was pretty exciting? You know, you've been coming to these conferences for a while, and what do we normally hear? We normally hear, hey, we got these new VM types. Hey, we got all this new storage.
Exactly.
What we heard today were features of how AI is enabling the tools they almost already have.
More about the implementation, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So we've already got these tools. I mean, you think about Workspace. How many more menu items do you need? Well, we can't find half the stuff that's there, but now with Gemini baked right into there, and the features and the
much easier.
capabilities, now we got that earlier last year. But now with agents who can come in and do that extra work on top of that, it's actually super impressive. The features, the technical capabilities,
Yeah.
it's AI. It's how AI enables the entire suite.
Yeah, we love it. Yeah, exactly. Something, what most of the enterprise leaders were looking at as well,
Yeah.
where, okay, how do we make it easy in terms of enabling what we are doing?
Right.
This is exactly what, the announcements kind of came through. You wanted to add something, yeah, Ernest?
Yeah, I think Jeff is bang on. I think one of the other things that we saw in the keynote as well, when they did McDonald's and they did Wayfair and they did a couple of other large organizations as well. But if you really closely look at it, they all talked about the ROI. And
Right.
today, I think that was one of the biggest challenges, what we've seen over the hype, that what we've seen over the course of the year. Oh, let's just go and implement, Gen AI.
Yeah,
But then there
exactly.
was no ROI behind it, but now we're actually seeing a visualized aspect of how to measure the ROI. So it truly makes that transformation story worthwhile talking about.
Yeah. One more quick question. I know there's, you all covered a good ground here, but I'm kind of curious to know about top challenges business face with cloud migration, modernizing data platform, and also enabling AI, because you all talk to so many customers. So I'm kind of curious to know a little bit more about it.
So we both have a pretty strong opinion here, and what I would first of all say is that most organizations look at cloud transformation, even in 2025, like they did when they thought, hey, it's time to buy some new servers. A thing they might do every 3 years. Do the activity and walk away. Well, the transformation that needs to happen is an internal transformation of the ethos of how they approach technology and how it actually applies and makes a difference. In fact, if we think of it just through the lens of AI, one of the customers on the video, the keynote today said, and I love the way they summed this up. He says, look, AI is about human augmentation.
So true.
So, those challenges of moving into the cloud and adopting it, you have to have the eyesight of how are we going to improve the lives of our employees, our customers, and ultimately the bottom line. And it's a continual transformation. The biggest challenge I see is most companies think of it as a one-stop shop. No, it's a continual evolution.
Great points, Jeff. I think I would say is that CIOs, CTOs, CISOs, right, they're all grappling with this new tech. I would say we're in this warp speed era of innovation, and the transformations are being accelerated at a pace that we didn't even imagine before.
Very true.
And I think where Jeff talked about as part of the cloud, we actually did a podcast just the other day of how an organization need to focus on from cloud waste to cloud wealth. So that was one. But I would say from an AI perspective, I think if we were to say data is the fuel and AI is the engine, I think we've very clearly realized that you're going to not just need data, you're going to need data governance, you're going to need ethics, you're going to need privacy, you're going to need the intelligence part.
Totally.
So if you summarize it all together, it's about the maturity for every organization to actually deliver AI.
Yeah, no, I love it, and that's a fantastic point that you mentioned. One more quick question for both of you. What's next that we can expect from Pythian, and is there any beans that you would like to spill?
Oh yeah, so here's the big secret. I'm not allowed to tell. No. Look, it's not a secret. It's about helping companies be more productive with the technology. In a lot of cases, they've already bought.
Yeah.
And so it's helping them to consume it better, to transform, either to save money, make more money,
Yep.
or increase the experience that an employee or a customer might have. I think you can break it down to that. That's
Yeah.
where we're focused. Business value. Return on investment ultimately is about just getting more and more out of what they've already bought.
Love it. Ernest, anything to add?
I think Jeff summed it beautifully. I think the one point that I would add on from there, it's also about, in parallel, eliminating technical debt, because i.e. they're burdened with that, so that we help them think about what the future potentially looks like and how does it align to the future business outcomes.
Yeah, that's business value and future outcomes goes hand in hand. So that's fantastic. One last question for both of
Sure.
you. And I promise this is the last one. If folks want to reach out to you, meet you, or want to connect with you, which is the best place? LinkedIn, X, where are y'all?
Well, we believe in fax machines. Fax us.
There you go.
Yeah.
No, you can connect us on LinkedIn. There's a field CTO page onto the website, on the Pythian website as well. You can reach us there as well. There's a
Nice.
form, connect with us as well. We're happy to connect on LinkedIn. We're happy to have a chat with you at any point in time. And it's not really about, Jeff and myself, we'll talk to so many other CIOs as well. It's really about just having a chat and really understanding the problem. So it's about the greater good and learning from each other's experiences.
Totally.
So ping us, we're happy to chat, happy to talk about a problem, and happy to kind of move the needle forward for your organization.
Love it. Ernest, where can they meet you?
Yeah. So LinkedIn, a lot of action going on over there.
Yeah.
Also on X.
Yeah.
Even a little YouTube, but that's harder to. It's a one-way conversation over there.
That's fantastic. Such a great conversation. Thanks for taking the time out and chatting with us. Love the work that Pythian is doing. Keep up the great work, and we'll keep continuing the conversation with other leaders as well. Thank you.
Sounds great.
Perfect, thank you.
Thank you everyone for joining us today.